And very, I guess, very interestingly, right, at the same time, I started getting very, very odd attacks, on my PCs, on basically any PC that was at home, which was very interesting to me because I host a podcast, right? Like, what the hell am I going to do? How am I even like seen as like a threat to the state of Russia or China or anything like that? Like, you're literally wasting resources, even if it's an automated script that you're running. You're wasting resources trying to like get at me, right? And so that's when I started to kind of go down this whole rabbit hole of, well, how do I secure my devices, right? Like, how do I need to have a secure device that I can use if I need to, that I can ensure is forever secured and in my benefit. And so that's how I kind of stumbled on the unplugged device. So I say all of that, right, to kind of pivot almost, right, and build a little bit of context around it. So the devices that we're currently using, iPhones and Androids, do you think that their price would be even more significant than they are today if they were not selling our data?
Yeah.
Which is you think it would be, how much more expensive do you think it would be? Like, what's the difference?
So I think we did some math, and I think the rough number that Google's making on, let's say, I don't know the Apple's number exactly, but I guess they're similar, maybe even more. So we approximate, I think you can find some proof for it or evidence for it, that they make about $150 to $200 every year from you just for holding a smartphone that, manufactured by Apple or Google.
So they're making $150 just from me having the phone.
Yeah.
Right? That's kind of like the default. That's like the default usage of the phone without really even like clicking on different ads and stuff. So
yeah. This not
oh,
very,
so
this
are they
those ones,
building in a
yeah.
Okay, so are they building in a fee when I Google a product, right? Like, let's say, like over the weekend, I bought a torque wrench for my car, right? When I Google torque wrenches, is Google getting a fee from Apple, or Apple's getting a fee from Google? And then when I go to Amazon from that link in Google, is like Apple getting another fee from Amazon because I went to their link on their phone, and like, is that how like convoluted it is?
So first, I think Google is paying Apple for being a default search engine on their device. It's one thing. But you should think about private data, not only about your searches, because the search can be done on a private phone. But let's think, your location data. So your location, even not talking about your specific location, I mean, your location, but as a collective data of locations that can be sold to data brokers for different purposes. So they can make money from, or use it for their own product to build new products. So this is one thing. Let's say one of the challenges that we have, for example, we are the Google phone. So we don't have the luxury of using Google network location services, which is a location service that is built from user data, from their Wi-Fi hotspots locations, for example. Think about anything that you're doing on the phone that is not related directly to what your that everything can be used for Google or Apple products, and that can leverage other sales. So, I mean, the number of opportunities just being on your phone as a infrastructure software is, infinite. That's it.